Hey there, how you doing? This is going to be the most simple and straightforward explanation of a funnel, a marketing funnel that you've ever heard and that you will probably ever see because most funnel programs or most courses like this or most trainings or most books are typically behind some sort of wall that you have to sign up for. And I'm going to share with you the exact formula of what a funnel is. You don't need any super fancy technology or anything like that. There's a lot of great programs out there that have technology that help you create it, such as Aweber, ClickFunnels, DropFunnels is another big one that's coming up, and a ton of programs like that. But at the end of the day, they all do one basic thing, and that's help you create a page that people can land on, as well as upsell products if you need, and to follow up via email. Now, that is the basic concept. And to summarize, it is ad, page, product, profit. I'll repeat that again: ad, page, product, profit. And here's what I mean by that. At the core of every single funnel is the big picture. How do we get people to visit our page where we have an offer? So you use advertising. Now you can spend more time, depending on how much time you have, how many resources. It can sometimes be more expensive to do organic traffic. But if you have the resources to, and you want to make the most of your time, get as much traction as possible, and test things out, then you would use advertising, ad traffic. And you could do that through Facebook, you could do that through YouTube, Instagram, whatever. However you do your traffic or your ads, ultimately that is the beginning or the start of any funnel. Any funnel. The only thing that separates most funnels is the copywriting, the images, and the look and the feel of everything that's being offered. So with that said, that is the beginning of every funnel, is just an ad. And next up, you've got the page. Now, a page can be broken down into a couple different things, but ultimately what you're doing on the page is getting people excited enough about what you have to offer to sign up. Either they buy a product directly, like if you're selling like a gadget or something for exercise or some sort of new supplement or something, then you have the offer right there, the product, buy now. That's it. But if you're offering something else, such as information or someone else's product or an affiliate marketing program or something like that, something that requires information that is valuable, then you would typically have the page and have them sign up for a newsletter of some sort. And this is where programs such as ClickFunnels, DropFunnels, and Aweber come in. These are websites that help you to collect these leads, and on top of that, build more offers on top of that. So, say you have a product and it is a booklet, or maybe you have 5 different booklets. What a funnel ultimately does is it doesn't just help you create that page. Of course, you can create that page, but on the next end of it, after your first offer, there's what's called upsells, and there's opportunities to upsells. But basically, that's what most funnels ultimately end up doing. Is their goal is to basically create that system where if someone buys a product, then they buy another product and another product. Then that's where the software comes in handy. However, you can end up doing that yourself if you have the skills to use tools through something like WordPress or Aweber. You can program these types of things in, but at the core of it, that is where you go from an ad to drive traffic and leads to your page, and they're either going to buy the product or they're going to hopefully you did everything appropriately, correctly, and at the end of the end goal is to get them to sign up for more information, for more news in the future, and things like that. So you've got this ad, you've got this page, you have a product on that page, a product. And this could be any product. Don't think of just the product as like a physical item that, hey, buy now for $15.99 or buy now for $49.99. A product can be anything. It could be a video. because courses, online trainings are just videos, but that is a product. Or you can offer a information, a newsletter, anything like that, but that's the product. So you have the product on the page and you ultimately aim to have people get more information about it, sign up for it, and things like that. So with that said, you've got the next big area. You've got ad, page, product. The product is on the page. You're offering that. And of course, you want a good product, a product that the person needs, that the ad has already driven everybody to, and profit. So where does the profit come in? Don't let it be a dirty word, because that is going to affect your mindset. It doesn't have to be a dirty word for you. Profit is just a profit. It is the extra amount that you earn on top of the ultimate costs of making that product. So just keep it that simple. You don't have to add any extra of your own stories or anything to that. I know some people in affiliate marketing space or advertising and marketing, if that affects you in some way, if you're looking to start a remote work from home job, then if you can't get over that, then you might not be very successful. But at the end of the day, the profit comes when the customer is happy. They've received their information that they need. They've received the product that they need or want and desire, and they're happy. And that's where your extra income on top of the costs come in. It's a beautiful thing. And here's where all of this starts to come together. All of those areas end up creating the funnel itself. And then, of course, there is the follow-up. The profit comes continuously, whether you're making a newsletter from like follow-up, emails. That's why when you sign up for a product or you request more information, there's emails about it that are ongoing over a continuous period of time. So with that said, the profit doesn't always come right away. If you're selling something, if you're offering just a product, then either they buy or they sell, but either they buy or they don't buy. But if you have something to offer and continuously share information and news and guide people to the information that they want, to the products and the news that they want, then the profit can come later. And that's where the email marketing truly comes in when it comes to having a large funnel, because it doesn't end at the ad and a product purchase. It continues on as you go on and on and on throughout that customer relationship, that customer journey that ultimately comes from email marketing, staying in contact, and things like that. So if you think that, oh, well, either the customer bought or didn't buy, then that becomes a difficult challenge. That becomes an issue because you're missing out on this massive opportunity on the, wouldn't even call it the tail end. I would call that like the face end, right? Because you got the tail end over here with just the ads, but where the bulk of the information and your offer and the ideas and the value that you are going to add isn't coming from an ad. An ad just gets attention, gets people interested. It doesn't really come from the page. The page is really just to prime people and let people know what they're going to get, what they're going to receive, and to get them interested in what you have to offer. But the true value is ultimately going to come from the information that you provide, the news that you share, the newsletter, the ideas, the actual product, maybe somewhere down the road, or maybe another product that you offer, or some other piece of information. That's where the true value comes in. So this is where most people think of funnels that start big, right? Like a funnel, you start big and you get small. And yeah, that's the prospecting funnel. But when it comes to funnel and building your value, it starts small, but then it gets bigger. Of course, you still have to spend a lot of time on the front end to get people to come through from the tail end to get through to the meat end. But at the end of the day, you are providing a tremendous amount of value at this after they've signed up, obviously, because that's your product, that's your information, that's your offer. And looking back at the topic of funnels and ClickFunnels and things like that, at the end of the day, the real value that the funnel softwares or the platforms, the real value that they add is they simplify this process, because you need an email marketing platform in order to keep people within your funnel, because the funnel doesn't just end once they like buy. So you need email marketing system and things like Aweber. And then you also, unless you can build it out yourself through WordPress, then you've got like funnel offers. So if you offer products, someone buys something from the ad, they go to your page, they're interested, and then they click buy. And then what else can you offer on top of that? It's these extra pages, these extra offers that synchronize and connect and work together to help you make more income. So with that said, this is the easiest, simplest, most straightforward way to understand funnels: ad, page, product, profit. And those softwares ultimately just come in to help make your job easier, as well as ads. Ads make your work easier. You don't have to post on groups. You don't have to do all of that. You just run an ad. And of course, with groups, most people are so against and anti sales and marketing anyways, that you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to get in front of the wrong people and waste time doing that. So, and there's ways to get around that, but I'm not going to talk about that. Ultimately, ads make your job easier. It saves you time. It saves you money and energy that you could be putting into something else. So it saves you a tremendous amount of time. That's where ads come in handy. It helps you get interested people because they're seeing that it's a sponsored ad. You're solving a problem. You're helping them to achieve a result. And at the end of the day, that is where your value comes in back here. So ad, page, there's a product within that page, and then there's also a product that you have to offer even outside potentially. Unless you're selling the product right up front, there's something else that you can offer down the road, and then the product comes, or the profit comes when your customer, your client, your patron is happy with what they've received. And with that, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out the book, Ad, Page, Product, Profit, and for a little bit more detail into these concepts, and have a wonderful day.